Hello and welcome, all beings, both gentle and non. I am the Phelan. Welcome to my channel. We'll be going back into our playthrough of Lord of the Rings Online as we travel through Middle-earth on, well, attempting to go via following all of the epic quest line, although I'm sure it will end up taking us wherever our path may go. And that may not always be exactly a most straight line. So as we're going to start off, yet again being another day, open our Hobbit gift. I love that you just get these for free. It's so nice. Or you get these for free if you're a VIP, which is also pretty cool. We get Universal Ingredient Pack, that's very nice, and some Virtue XP. How high are we on our Virtue stuff at the moment? Not doing too badly, at least on Wisdom, anyway. Slowly getting up our Will to 7 Will, that's nice. Ooh, forget which way I'm facing. We've got Wit, Justice, Honesty, and Determination all moving through. In fact, with Wisdom at 8, I think we should move on to add a bit more to our Honesty to bring that up a little bit. That's nice. For anyone who's raising their virtues by doing a number of the different quests and deeds, especially doing the deeds, you will find if you manage to, while it's taking a while, to complete all of the possible deeds that you can get. Well, if you do all of those deeds, you get a lot of virtue experience. I think by the time you've done 2 full regions, so let's say the Shire and Breland, if you do all of the deeds on there, then you will find that you have more than enough to completely fill up to whatever level you've got, up to say let's say level 30 for 5 and extra virtue. So right, we are wanting to travel down into Harloig, I believe. I think all of our quests, other than the Aguamar quest, the next epic quest is down in Harloig down there. So if I find those other Lone Land quests we had that are in Harloig, that one as well, so we have a number now of different quests that should allow us to travel down into Harloig, do a number of quests down there. That would be nice. What's this? Defeat orcs in the Lone Land 77. Ooh. Die, orcs, die. There you go. Also bonus points of defeating all of these at level. In fact, I think even not at level. I'll need to double check the lower level ones anyway. But you get, I think all of them, you get reputation from, which is always quite nice. So we're ending Talafguan. You might have noticed some of these names I can say a lot better than others. That's because I am, well, heritage-wise, Welsh. So I have learnt bits and pieces, and sometimes I can say things a lot easier than others. Sometimes things just get stuck and I get confused, including things. So some of the sentences which are a bit more Norse-based, I lose and can't quite figure out, while some of the more Celtic-based ones I'd say much more naturally. So, for those of you who didn't know, when Tolkien was writing Lord of the Rings and indeed The Hobbit, he was inspired a lot by the Celtic and Norse languages. So Sindarin and Quenya. I believe it is Sindarin. One of them is inspired by Welsh and the Celtic languages, and the other one is much more inspired by Norse and all the Nordic languages, such as Elder Futhark. So there's a load in there which are very much inspired by those languages, and so a load of names across the entirety of the world, which of course are very close to some of the things that you can hear people actually say if you travel to those areas. So some things come across slightly easier than others, so you might occasionally hear me roll my R's a bit stronger than normal and things like that. Now, there is, over here, a large ruin. I don't think we need to go there yet, but it might do something for us. Also, we want to go pretty much straight south from here, which is mostly water. So we will see. There is probably going to be a load of these bulk flies. Remove the corruption so I can actually do damage to them. So this corruption that I keep mentioning, when we are fighting someone, below their name there will be, this is wound, but there will be a sort of blue, oh, boggles and water, that's a dead. I need to beat some of those as well. A little blue eye, which will mean that they are corrupted and tremendously harder to defeat. Luckily, we have our Dissonant Strike removes up to 1 corruption from the target. It's not a lot, but it is very useful because it means it is possible to actually... Well, every class has at least one thing which removes corruptions. I think the Minstrel only has the one, at least at the moment anyway. Unless there is some hidden in the Watcher of Resolve or Protector of Song pieces, but I don't think there are. I don't see any. There might be one around somewhere, but I haven't seen one. But everything will have at least one remove corruption piece, which is very useful. Some of them have larger amounts of remove corruption than others. Minstrel just has this physical attack which removes 1 corruption. The Rune Master has a distance attack which removes 1 corruption of up to 3 levels above your own, or something like that, I think. I'm not entirely sure. A little complicated. Ooh, a devastating hit followed by a critical hit then, that was good. As we come into the area of all our quests, plus of course a load of new ones. New deed, the Grim Fens. So, showing all the deeds. I don't think I've shown many of these actually. In the Deeds of Lone Land you get the Slayer, the Tales, and Explorer. Tales of each area. You can see we've got North Downs, Lone Land, Swanfleet and Cardolan, Arid Lewin, the Shire, Breland. All of these, each one has these 3. Some of them have a few more to do as well. Slayer is all of these, kill 20, 40, 120 more. So this is another 100 wargs, so another 96 of those to complete that one, which gets us extra stuff there. We also have the exploration one, which we don't have yet, but if we finished Weathertop exploration, got Echoed Seal, then we would find, we'd get part of the way to the Explorer deed. Also, if we find Nindor, we will get the second part of Grimfens, and that will add into the Explorer deed and get more and more and you end up. Sometimes you start with 2,000 virtues, sometimes you get 4,000 if you complete 2. When you get to the last one, you sometimes get 6 or even 8,000 at the same time. Luckily, whichever one you're on, it fills up that one, and then if you complete it, it moves the experience to the next virtue as well. Okay, so these are bounty ones.
Might I take a moment
Those
of your
give
time?
us some scroll cases. Those are useful if we do some of those. Let's speak to
What can I do for you?
Arik. Finish that quest.
Greetings.
And do the next one here as
Stay a
well.
moment.
So we've got some new quests there. And Nathan here apparently is just a ghost NPC. Maybe they'll give us a quest later. There is apparently a quest person in here. Yes. Emmeline. The Dead Man's Challenge. Defeat Emmeline's men. Thou drawest breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me? Thou art not like the man Arik. He is stone-wise and knows the secrets of this land, but even he I despise for his warm flesh and bright-eyed stare. Wisdom will be thine if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare to face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help thee upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. So we are about to be attacked by some bastard guards, which aren't exactly the hardest people in the world to defeat. Done terrible deeds in the name of kings of old. Evil corrupted the land, and they did nothing. And now the Red Maid serves Angmar, something they swore to prevent. Yahweh and Ben-Adir cursed them to live as half dead, such was their failure. Defeat Brithra. Corrupted by the war, so much blood into the springs of the lady that everything became red. The lady became the Red Maid. Ivor the Bloodhand came not long ago and awakened her again and claimed power over them. So we must travel to the west to destroy the White Lord Brithra and his soldiers. And we will get from there a rather nice shield or a shimmering ring. I think we might actually go for the shield. That's plus 54 block rating. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Right, so we need to go... Oh, this person's got a quest for us now. This dead person anyway. Defeat Whites in the ruins. Defeat Gostov. And find the glinting signet ring. Right, we will take all of these. We are going to have to keep continuing doing many of these quests along the way, else we will definitely not keep up with the leveling of the quest line, considering we are already 2 and 3 levels below it, which isn't great. We did 2 of 8 whites. No, where's he actually going? Let's go up to the north piece. Something yet to be found. We've apparently already finished. What is it? I don't know, but this guy's attacking us, so let's kill him first. We've already got a glinting signet ring? Glinting signet ring? When did we get it? Oh, we already found it. So let's go back and deliver that quest already. That was possibly the quickest quest we've done in a while. There we go, that was nice. It's only getting better at all of our stuff. Why am I not hearing any background music? It's being very quiet. There we go, 2000 XP for that, that was a lot. Getting a lot of experience for doing quests above our level. Let's just see if I can kickstart the music again. Audio, music volume. It's very quiet. Noxious bulk warden. Right. Got that one. Oh, expert tailor scroll case. I think we're an expert now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Min level 28. Oh yeah, that's something that while we were off stream, I upgraded some of our armor. So we have a lot better armor, minimum level 20 on that, minimum level 25 for some of these, up from the minimum level 15 that we had before, which is much better. We now have 2 minimum level 28s, but we're also a little short on sturdy hides. And I transferred some over from one of my ults as well. So hopefully at some point we'll get enough sturdy hides to get up a full, whatchamacallit, medicine? Nope. Full loadout. That's what I was looking for. Full loadout of our armor. Or armor set, I suppose that works. Oh, what do we get? Completed the Grim Fens. So we just completed a deed. So we got 2000 virtue experience, increased rep, 5 LOTRO points, and 30 marks, which is very nice. Close that. So over here there is a Bog Lord, which, while we might like to defeat, it's not who we're looking for. So we want to be going right into this corner apparently. To defeat Gostoth, or maybe Brothror. We also want to go up to the, wherever this green one is, Rest at Last. Rest at Last, defeat Gostoth is up at the top. So let's go and do that one first. It might cause us to die, being a known boss monster, but... Ooh, Liberathon branches. Lebethron? Liebthron, I don't know. Oh, requires artisan forester crafting ability. We are not an artisan forester. In fact, we are only an expert, although we are quite close to being artisan. We need to get some more ash. Interesting. And to the left a bit. We want to be the other side of those walls. So we're going to have to go around here, I think. Right, that's got our whites ready. Now you might have noticed we got another tailor piece. Can we get around here? I don't know if we can. Might be a little stuck. So, you get more scroll cases if you're fighting humanoid mobs. which is nice to know. So if you're ever trying to find specific items and stuff, you may well need to... How the heck do I get in there? Find your way to somewhere where there are humanoid mobs to fight and defeat to get enough of the right recipes. And there are a lot of recipes in this game, like a tremendous amount. I don't know, but I would guess there's probably a deed for getting all the recipes for each level. I mean, you get titles just for finishing each grade level. Right, somewhere in here there is a probable white called Gostoff. Wait, was there an easier way of getting in here? Almost definitely. Oh, there he is. Someone must have killed him earlier. There we go, defeated Gostoff. So that's that one done. Nice and simply. Let's make our way out of here. Look at that, we've gone up a lot of XP very quickly. We're about to hit level 28. Like that. Quest actions available. Not useful. Did we get anything? No points, because... Do I not have level up? Oh, yes I do. There it is. Level 28. We've earned destiny points, a bit of extra experience, which is obviously not enough, and our reputation increased. Okay, not particularly useful there. Right, let's go down here. Forgotten text. Is that? That's a scholar piece. Right, let's fight a few of these off. Oh, you can see the corruption here. It's very high. Oh, and we completed the White Slayer. Now they've got White Slayer Advanced sticking around ready for us to do as well. Hopefully we've got any virtue experience for that. Sorry to get those things exist. Yeah, we've just got LOTRO points. We got a title, Enemy of the Dead, and some more increased rep. As we get further, we'll get more and more. Where is this guy? He's back here somewhere. Maybe around this corner? No, not around that way. Right, you must be up through there. Good boy, crawler. We don't want you. Let me just check to make sure my toggle borders. Yep, you're there. Good. Just making sure that the chat was going to come through on the screen so I could read it when someone speaks. Oh. Thank you, level 44 Rune Master. Flipping heck, 44's high. guy's not going to attack. Interesting. Back to Oster again. Making my way. Let's go up this way. That was a lot closer than I actually thought it was around that corner. Because we are very nearby, just over here in fact. Collect etched stones. Where are these etched stones? They must be over here. Passing stone. Yes, they are. Maybe we'll be sent over there. Maybe we won't. We'll find out. I'll leave it there until we know. Dwarf iron. That's interesting. We don't have a prospector ability, but interesting to know that that's part here is part of where they spawn in the eastern lowlands. Nice to know. I think that's an artisan level 1 as well. Right, let's hand in a load of these quests.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, yeah, we're not going to do this one. Not only is it 5 levels higher than us, it's also a fellowship quest. Quite a nice bracelet, but no, that's not happening anytime soon. Right, pushing back the path. That's done. I mean, 2,000 experience. Have you seen how fast this is travelling up? This is ridiculous. Let's take the shield and add that onto us. So we've now got an extra 15 armor. Our critical defense has gone up by 19. Our block rating goes up by 54. Non-combat power regen is also a thing. So our tactical, we are tactical mastery based, right? Yep, tactical mastery, 545. Currently increasing the damage of your tactical attacks by 140.2%. If we can get this up to 200%, which I think is the max you can get for your level, which as of lower levels than you gain even more, high levels go a bit less each time. That is very useful. Our physical mastery is not good, but we only have one physical skill. We do have 166 block, so we have a 4.8 chance to block an attack, which is very nice. Caught the Radagasta Brown again, so back up to the north. So we will go the long way this time, because it might allow us to do a couple of quests along the way. The defeating trolls one we might be able to do, because we only need to defeat 5 trolls, so that means they might be quite difficult, so we may not do them at all. No, sorry, this isn't looking particularly healthy, is it? Look, whatever the heck is down here. Platinum. It's nice for jewelers to know about. Okay, so this is apparently like far enough south to be in Cardolan down here, which is a nice wide area. If you start with the before the shadow starting, you start down here in Mosswood in Swanfleet. You then go, whoops, too far. You then go through the entirety of Swanfleet, up into Cardolan, through the entirety of Cardolan, before you finally finish and go to start in Bree. And then if you want to, you can go back to the Shire, or up into even further through the Yonder Shire, which I can't press there for some reason, into Ered Luin, and you can start with the Dwarves quests in Prologue in Ered Luin, down into the Yonder Shire, to go through here, This, like a few years back, did not exist. I don't know how long it's been here for, but yeah, you used to literally leave Eredluin and just kind of appear in the Shire, and now we have all of this area, which is pretty cool. This world is continuously getting larger and larger. Right. So, somewhere in here, there is the large blue one and this small green one. There is an orc called Galrip around here somewhere. So if we can find him and defeat him, that would be good. This is quite difficult to defeat. Definitely only one at a time, I think. Should have started with this one. He's throwing stuff at us, that's not great. Yeah, so that's one. Whoa, wait, what? Did it just respawn? Oh, run. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Turns out someone came through here at some point and we were... Oh, is that a shield that just appeared? Oh, it's a heavy shield. We can't use it. We can only use normal shields. Otherwise that would be amazing. Oh, well, I was disconnected from the server and reconnected again. Okay. Adamant's nice though. I'll take that. I wonder where this Galrip is. Galrip leads the trolls. So somewhere in here there is a leader of trolls, which is probably quite a bit stronger and very dangerous to defeat. There he is. Oh, he's not that strong. In fact, he's actually weaker than the one we just fought. The heck? There we go. Thank you, whoever that person was who made it so much easier. You, Relius. You can take that one, guy. You're much faster than me. So now just one more troll. Baltolog Crusher. Grab the gold piece. Uh-oh, there's another one. I didn't see that one. I didn't know that was there. Run. Run. Keep running. Oh, thank you for the... thank you for the boost. Partially parried hit. Okay. It was the first one, so only did 54 damage. Rather than however much it was going to be. Right. So that's all of those quests done as well. So along the way, back up to Ostgurath, we can stop in at Kekkonen to hand in our quests at the hand in at Taunstones to hand in our quest to Kekkonen. Should make things a little bit easier going a little higher level. If we keep going at this rate, hopefully by the end of the stream we can be at level, in fact considering we're only half an hour in, we might be able to get quite a bit further than hoped and get up to level 29. And if we're lucky, possibly into Aguamar. which I think might be the next. History of the Red Maid, who is in Aguamar, which is the up here, and Gartha Gawen. I think the Red Maid is in Gartha Gawen. That whole thing is a instance, if I remember correctly, a very difficult instance. Not as difficult as the one we failed at, but to be fair, we were nowhere near the leveling we needed for that at all. Something I did discover the other day is that while all of the instances, bar a couple non-essential ones, are completable playing solo, there are some which to complete you need to play it in the 6-player version. You can over-level and lower the level it is down. You don't get as good stuff out of it, but it is possible to complete.
What brings you to this place?
Oh.
Do you come with
Oh, we
peace or
increased
war?
our reputation with the egg laying enough to get a vendor discount, so things are going to be a little bit better. Oh, that's nice. In combat morale regen and 5 will. Let's wear that one, switch out our 4 will one.
Help the Yorskin.
Talk to Frederick the Elder. That would be useful. Oh, we'll get not quite as useful as the one that we've got. Neither of the legs. We've crafted ones that are better. But if nothing else, we'll get a bit of cash from it. We got 5 alerts from that. So we completed Ally of the Egg Lane. Which means that we must now have Kindred to the Egg Lane is the next one. If we manage to complete this one, which we probably won't, I might do it outside of stream time. Maybe I'll do it in. We'll get an automatic travel to Ostgurath quest. So once per hour, we can just travel straight back here, which is incredibly useful. Though by the time we get further through the game, and definitely by the time we get to entering Moria, which is roughly level 50-ish. In fact, I think you need to be exactly level 50 minimum to enter Moria. Then I will likely have got, or at least spent a little bit of money on VIP for a month, just so that we can get the quick travel, because otherwise you guys are going to be very, very bored with the quest that sends you from one end of Moria to the other, and I would be sitting here just on a goat, because you travel through goats in Moria, for a good 15 to 20 minutes. It's a long time. Oh, 538, yes please. That's a good amount of money to get. This is faction rewards. Do we get anything interesting? Quest items. Those increase acquaintance standing, which is nice. Mounts can't get yet. Jewelry, Defender's Golden Circle. Do we want that? If we have the Golden Circle, Defender's Golden Circle and Defender's Golden Band, which we'd get at Kindred, we get extra morale and physical mitigation. But I don't think the Sage's one could be quite good. Max morale and crit rating. But altogether, I don't think that is very nice. 3 will, 5 fate, 2 vitality. Lose a bit of fate. Lose the on any common damage, 10% chance to reflect. But I'm going to buy that, because quite honestly, the extra will I think could be quite useful. Because now our tactical mastery is even better. 142, it's gone up by 2% with just that will. Now we are going to want to go to Blank, Radagast, all that was going through my head was Baldric, which is not right.
Oh dear.
He is
Did you need
Radagast is
something?
not that stupid. Right, let's repair all of that stuff.
What do you need?
Sell the trinket because no one else can use it now that I've got it. We will sell. We got 2 of Shadeport's paws. We apparently killed it twice at some point. I wonder how that happened. We'll sell the diplomats and the diplomat's ward and Quicksilver's shield and Golos. Well, some of these don't bind to us when you first get them. They do bind to you when you equip them for the first time, and then you can never trade them, so you just sell them, get some more money, of which currently we have 8 gold, which is quite a bit actually for this point in. Well, it's not a lot for this point in the story. Usually you spent a long time doing a lot of other quests, but it is very useful for us, and it's a good amount for following the epic storylines we've been doing. Interesting deal. Oh, we get hope just for being near Radagast. Nice. Right, chapter 15, Solo, the Red Pass.
Will you help me?
We could get... That's quite nice. It's still not quite as good as the one that we've got. No, I don't think we want the bracelet. Ooh, 11 will, 27 power. We might get Ring of the Eglain. The Eglain. Eglain? Don't know actually. And the Scavenger's Lot. Which, is that better than shoulder guards that we can make as soon as we've got enough? Light armor level 25. Shoulder guards. That'll give us 19 armor, 10 will. This will give us 24 armor, so just better armor, but our will would be replaced with fate. So we probably want these shoulder guards, which gets us a bit extra tactical mastery, a bit extra vitality, a bit extra will. It's not the most impressive, but currently that's the best that we can get. Well, our hat, what can we... Our hat going from level 15 to level 28 is a lot, so I think our next one will be getting the hat. So out of these items, probably the ring is the best one for us. But we are, let's see, so 2 young youths, Elsa and Ariak, entered Aguamar with a small company, sought to find the power behind the threat to their people, but Lord Ivar may be a power they cannot overcome. So we will go to Aguamar, and this is a instance. So we are going to travel now and disappear straight into the Red Pass.
The
in
Gaunt Lord
Aguamar.
Ivar spreads corruption through Aguamar, the Red Swamp, raising a host of evil to do the bidding of Angmar.
Here's the gate that we would have come through. Radagast. We must go west to the Eglan encampment, and they should be waiting. Let us head for the camp, which of course means that we're going to follow alongside Radagast, but I wouldn't worry because he is going to be... Yes. Just hit with you, Radagast. Mind you, our defense is tremendous when we're in any of these. Makes things so much easier. What's hitting me? And where on earth are you going, Radagast? Oh, there's the red route there. So he's talking to the fox. So a fox is going to join us? Apparently so. Where are we going? may not have noticed, but we do a large amount of power. May strength return to you. Who? The tree, maybe? Oh, the Dara root. That was, it's gone now. Keep attacking. Almost got it. There it is. It is a lot easier with Radagast than it would be otherwise. There we go, much nicer. Wait, are you talking to a frog? Yes, you are. Of course you are. You are Radagast. This gate has been sealed by an evil power. But he is Radagast, so he can just open it. May have been a little bit quick going through there. Oh. That is the most dangerous thing. Don't get too complacent. And a little bit of lag there. Yeah, that's one down. That helped a good amount. Right, we're going to go to this rabbit because it's Radagast. A bit of damage there. That's a bit of right. That's a twisted blood maybe. Because Radagast is not helping you with at the moment because he's too busy talking to a rabbit. And now we're going to go over here and talk to a squirrel. Where are we? There we are. Fox, a rabbit, a frog, a squirrel. And strength return to you. Okay. Interesting. Scored a hit for 1 common damage to our power because Radagast is here. And Radagast is ridiculous. This is going to be... You can see we have +5 hope and twice the amount of melee, tactical range damage, and 50% morale. Yeah, it is ridiculous. Oh, hello, look, it's Dannison. Did we see him earlier? I think that was someone else. But Radagast is probably going to speak to Dannison. Perhaps there is more he can tell us. And Radagast is going to see to the safety of some animals. Armor binds, even greater than the curse of Yahweh Ben Adar. Yahweh Ben Adar, which is something about fathers, I think. Cannot disobey his orders while he remains. If thou wish to fight, thou must entreat with Neven. His seat is to the north. So we must defeat Neven. Up here? No. You must literally go and fight Neven. I always forget that maps are utterly useless. At least we'll still get the abilities, even if Radagast is not with us right now. What's that one do? Oh, that's my involvement finished down. Right, that gives extra damage. How much think of this useful? Decreases dry resist to an average of 220 light damage every 3 seconds. Just while in battle, I think. Yeah. Come on, there's a bit of lag. Right, there we go. Let's see, what have we got there? Expert metalsmith, we got another metalsmith. None of those are useful. I'll take the ruby. Anything there? Doesn't look like it really. Right, Neven. Feel like Neven should be here? Yes, there it is. Neven the White Lord. Your presence is unwelcome but amusing. What did you hope to accomplish? It does not matter. Soon I will claim your bows for Iva and the Red Maid. Well, you only had 1,000 health, which is less than your guards. I mean, really? Oh, you still got 63 health. There we go. Well, you don't anymore. Speak to Damison. We'll be back in a few minutes. Well, actually, no, he won't, because we're in an instance. So if I ever do this instance again, anything that I've defeated will already be defeated, because that's how this works. I'm not kidding. That is how it works. Could not have seen it. Bring the salvation or the destruction of the Red Maid. Now under the influence of the Gaunt Men. So, follow the shades deep into Aguamar. So these guys are all going to attack everyone. We'll keep following the shades. We are casting shade. Where are we going? I don't know where we're going, Danison. Oh, the Radagast is coming as well. He has called some ravens to help attack. Oh, the Grimrites will ignore us. Assume Damison is already cast. Danison, whatever his name was. And usually we get to see them for a couple of minutes before everyone dies. Oh look, more Grim Whites. Ah, there's Danison. Others like us ahead. Assume that means alive. Watch the step and follow. Defender of Ostgurath. Ah, there's Elsa and Ariak. Shall know better for the future. Yes, I'm sure you will. Elsa the Bold, I mean, come on. Since our journey is nearly at an end, rest now and speak to Elsa to learn what you may of her battle, so insight may prove helpful in the fight ahead. So this is this piece here, this little piece in Aguamar. The next piece must be Garth Agarwen. Please go north of the gate of Arthur Agarwen with him. Stop the Gaunt Lord Ivar. Bring your rest to its end, for we must hurry and continue on our journey. Look at all these defenders, they're not doing very well, are they? Continue the quest. To the gates of Garth Agarwen and Ivar. Ivar? I don't actually know. Yes, I have a valid target. It's right there. Ugh, of course you need to find a flipping hand. May your limbs be light. Well, yes, may your limbs be a light, maybe. Here's some milk water. Even the water's attacking us. Come on. Oh, for pity's sake. Go underwater, we can't see you. Let's go after the other one. There you are. Right, now the other one's dead. Good. Heal our ailment there. Why is Valigar stopped? Oh, because people are about to attack us. Okay. The Great Ivar, yes of course. Oh, he's gone underwater, now he's come back out again. Come on, you dumb things. Well, we've got some lag, but we can do this. There you go. Ivar the Bloodhound. The Fool in Brown. Hold no sway over him. We shall see. What do we do? I mean, he just got struck by lightning, so that probably hurt a little bit. Well, that didn't seem to do much. Must do here if you are willing. So yes, we shall finish that quest. Oh, we got a voiceover.
I came too late to Bree, and too early to Weathertop, where beyond my aid, the Witch King and his minions attacked Frodo, wounding him with a Morgul blade. Thankfully, Aragorn was there to save him.
Right, so at the same time that we've done all of this, that's obviously happened too. Right, so somewhere around here, Elsa the Bold is up here, and we have one thing to speak to Ariak as well. So that is our to Aguamar quest. Speak to Elsa.
What do you
Talk to
need?
Radagast the Brown. Okay. Since Radagast is in here. There was a frog on the floor. Okay, there's a squirrel. A fox behind the desk. Ah, we finish our quest. We will take the Ring of the Egg Lane.
I must bid you farewell for now.
And I will replace Hunel's band. Okay, with the Ring of the Egg Lane. And we have Book 2, Chapter
must
16,
bid you farewell
Aguamar
for now.
secured. He's also given us a load of other quests,
I fear there is little to be
which we
done.
may or may not do.
Greetings, friend of
Oh,
the
no, we're
wild.
definitely not doing that one. Grimbark's Reclamation. That is a fellowship quest. So let's remove that and cancel that quest. We're definitely not doing that one. Fallen Oak. We might do that. Merciful Release.
So,
Yep, we
it
can
has
do that
come
one.
to
Defeat
this.
Taunts.
There is
Tainted
great
Living. Collect
evil
bark chips
here.
and corrupted stumps. We can take that one as well. Hello, level 30 person. 2 levels higher than me. Right, we'll do that. We will speak with Elsa yet again.
How can I be of service?
Bring Elsa's pack to Hannah. To the south is a passage back to Aguamar. And go back to Ostgurath. Right, where are we? We are right here. Okay. So I don't know how many of these quests we're going to end up doing.
I'll not be ignored.
But I'm going to select them anyway, in the
Stay and hear
expectation
me
we'll probably
out.
be sent back here. And if
I do
not,
not ask
then
much of
if
you.
nothing else, I can always
Will
cancel
you
them.
let me speak my piece?
Right, let's make our way. We want to go south. So, through here. Back into Aguamar. And we're doing fairly well, I think. Bring Elsa's pack to Hannah. I mean, Hannah's probably not going to enjoy the fact that we're bringing Elsa's pack, because that implies that Elsa doesn't need it anymore. But, let's continue going this way. Did we have any more quest stuff to kill Norbogs? I don't think so. Let's get on our pony. And continue travelling. Go back to Ostgurath for a moment. Yes, we are going in the correct direction. We are travelling west, but not quite as far west as the elves did. Will do. I suppose it depends on which period of history we're looking at, I guess. Could be correct on everything. Ostgurath, here we are. Now entering Nine Aniv. That might be an Eve. I'm not entirely sure about the DH. That might be an M. And we will come up here. Hello, other person. Who are you? Level 34. Okay. VIP as well.
You startled me.
Sister is well. Yes, that's good. Take Elsa's letter to Frederick the Elder. Oops, I removed a sturdy hide. That's not good. I could have used that. Didn't even notice.
What can I do for you?
Right, we get Frederick's thanks, which is not as good as what we've got. That has completed Book 2, 16.
What do you need?
Book 3, forward. We should go meet Candace. Okay, so we're not going back into Garth Garwen. So all of these, I guess I will cancel, or maybe I'll just remove them for now, just in case we end up having to come back for levels. So we want Volume 1, Book 3, Forward, Fires in the North. Travel the road to the west until you reach the Forsaken Inn. Candaith's camp. Yes. So we are gonna go over to Candaith again. This is yet another journey, and of course we have. Alright, Candaith is at the top of Weathertop. Right.
Greetings.
We will take a now slightly cheaper journey to the Forsaken Inn. And while that is going, I am going to remove this new bot which has reappeared again. And report it yet again for being a bot. Okay, they are gone. So look, what do we get? So we have Frederick's Thanks, which is not particularly good compared to what we've got. In our pending loot, is there anything that we want? Let's look at the ones going out quickest. I will take the Expert Metalsmith's case, because I can use that on a different account. I don't think I want any of these. Maybe if I go for something which requires using medium or heavy armor. Give them all the stuff that I end up getting. Nope, I don't think I need any of that. I will just let it sit there for now. As we will travel on our way back over to the Forsaken Inn. Although we don't need to go all the way, so when we pass Weathertop, I will pause our ride there and then travel around up to Candaith's camp. As we are getting close to it already. So I'll probably stop just here under the O of Anonlas. And this will do here. Get back on our pony. And ride. I'm assuming... No, I was gonna say, I'm assuming this guy's going the same thing, but I think he's going back to Candaith, but for a different reason. Obviously bought a load of stuff as well, or at least had a load of books left over. Right, where are we? Do we want to be going up here? Well, we're going to be going up here anyway. Pony doesn't particularly like hills by the looks of it, it's a little bit slower. Right, we are up here. Oh, well, this is not Candaith's camp. This is someone's camp. Vicious Shattertusk. Still going that way. Ah, here we go, down into this corner. Here is Candaith.
How can I be of service?
I just realised we could have got a horse up here. Oh well. talk to Halbarad Esteldin, which is... We go to Breland up to the North Downs, maybe? No, where is Esteldin? Aguamar, Breland, Troll Shores. How about is in the North Downs, north of Melanen? So we want to be going to the North Downs over here. Over there. Okay, we're going up to Estel. So Esteldin is here. Right. We are quite a way away from there. Can we travel through no, Midgewater Pass just takes us here, doesn't it? I suppose we could have a look and see just going north in the Weather Hills. Can we go north in the Weather Hills? I don't think we can. Candate, can you take us to Esteldin? No, you cannot. So we can attempt to travel north and see if that will take us into the North Downs. Or we can travel west to Bree and then north. It is quite a long journey. Let's continue going this way for a bit. I don't think... We might be able to go through the Weather Hills. Let's have a go. The thing about this is such a true open world game that not all the paths are on the map. So you do end up wandering around sometimes going, am I going in the right direction? Or am I just very lost? Still in the lowlands. That's a deer. Can we? I don't know if we can get up there. Let's continue going this way. That looks like it might lean around to the north a bit. Maybe not. Nope. Back south again. We cannot go up there. Maybe we turn left under where the lowlands is? The titled name lowlands, that is. Not up there. Yeah, I don't think so. Right, by the looks of it, we are going to have to go all the way back to Bree. This could be a journey and a half. Right, so this is part of the thing, which is why I said I might have to go for VIP. I didn't quite remember it happening this early, but essentially it is... it can be a very long way to travel, and for all of you guys, all you're watching is just me moving on a horse. And I have to keep looking where I'm going, so all you get to look is the back of a hobbit, which isn't the best view in the world, I'll admit. Where am I going? I appear to have got very lost and turned around. I just passed Candace again. So let's take Candace's travel.
How
put
can
the
I be of
Forsaken
service?
in. Because we can just do that for free, which is very nice. Don't have to spend any money on that one. Oh, doing it quickly as well. Oh, that's really nice. I like quick travel. Right, and then from here, we're going to have to
What
travel.
can I do for you?
We do not have a quick travel to Bree, so we are just going to have to do a normal travel to South Bree. And then from there, all the way over here in Bree, we will have to ride ourselves all the way up to Trestle Bridge, figure out how to get across over into Esteldin, where the next book is. I think everything up here is 30 to 35 or something, so it might take us a little bit of fighting to get over. And we might stop off at a few places along the way to pick up these stable master points. And if I remember correctly, this will take us into Angmar, but I'm not sure about that. It might take us into Aguamar, I can't quite remember. But there is a lot of stuff up here. Which, well, there's a lot of stuff in Aguamar, up into, including Khan Duum up here. Which is, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And of course from Angmar, I mean, we've got Fornost over here. We've got Evendim, which we might, I think we do go into Evendim actually. I think there's a couple in Animanas. Definitely remember Aragorn at some point telling us to go there to help with fixing Narsil. And then when we get down to here we go, down in Eregion, we have to be level 50 before entering the walls of Moria, Durin's Door, and entering Moria, starting with Great Delving, got Silvertine Lows. This is enormous. Like, this is utterly ridiculous. 21st Hall is like the main point, and to get from here to go through the first hall and into Dimril Dale, it takes a heck of a long time. And then of course you've got coming down into Karas Galadon, Great River down here, down into the Wold, East Wall. I think we're going to Suncross next. No, East Wall down to the Beacon Hills. To, I can't even read that, toward Durodan, I think. Nope, not into there. We definitely come down here for something. There's the Entwash there. We've got the Eastfold, Kingstead. I've got very lost. Here we go, Great River, the Wold, Norcross, the Entwash. So come into the Entwash down here. Fangs at Ease of Fangorn, the Entwood. Somehow we get through here. There's the Entwade. I cannot for life remember how you get from here. There's King. So we got to the Kingstead, yeah, and then Westfold over to we got Helm's Deep down here. The Stone Deans, Nankuranir, and Isengard, which we can go into Isengard. Westfold, like this is. I don't remember going into the Glittering Cave. I don't think I've ever been in there. There's a lot of stuff. Right, we are in Bree. That is not us. That is a dwarf. We are in South Bree, so we want to be traveling out. We could realistically, we could travel inside the city. We're going to travel outside the town, rather. And we are going to make our way up to Trestle Bridge and the North Downs. this is... While there is a lot of this riding, it is not the worst thing in the world. There is plenty of view. Oh, hello, Pachine. I believe you've... I think I remember seeing you before. Nice to see you again. We are making our way up to the North Downs. So, yeah, it's going alright. Not too bad. Yeah, we are... we've had to make our way from Aguamar in the east of the Lone Lands, all the way back round by Bree, which is where we are now, and then we're going to go up to, Minstrel, and then we're going to go up to the North Downs. The next book is up in Esteldin, which is quite a distance up here, and we are currently down here. So you've managed to join us in a piece where it's mostly just riding a horse for quite some distance. I'm hopeful that while we are up in Trestle Bridge, as we pass the bridge up there, we're going to reach up into level 29, I hope. Because we've been doing quite well lately. But it is taking a minute. So currently all we get to do is just watch the view. Yeah, just enjoy the view of this still very good graphics for a world which is absolutely enormous. But yes, so yeah, I'm playing Minstrel. I think Minstrel is now my second favourite character. I've got one of my ults being a Rune Master, and I think I slightly prefer them at this stage, but that might change, of course. Yeah, a very beautiful game. It is ridiculous. Don't know what that is up there. Have I been there? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. There's probably a point up there for something or other. I haven't done much exploring on this playthrough. Yes, the lore is amazing. I haven't done too much of the exploring around the edge of the epic quest on this character, but the sheer amount of quests that are out there, some of them hidden quests, hidden deeds, they just draw you into so many different things. I don't think I'm far enough at the moment. Is it Durin's Day this month? Because there is a hidden quest to do on Durin's Day each year, but I am not far enough along in the quest line to be able to reach that point yet to show everyone. My favourite class, I reckon, now is Runekeeper. I very much enjoy the hit something and then run around a little bit while still dealing damage to it until you've healed up and then do it again. But Minstrel is still very nice, and that appears to be someone's NPC who they're running away from. Wonder if they got caught on a yellow line. No, actually, I tend to do red and blue mixed for Runekeeper rather than the yellow. But yeah, it's a slightly different track on it, but it works. Right. Oh, we're getting into things which are closer to our level again now. That's good. But yeah, as a minstrel, I'm doing pretty much full red. More of the healing kind of thing. Support, nice. But yeah, doing solo stuff, blue is great if you want to tank, really, surprisingly enough. But right, let's pick up the stable master from over here.
What can I do
There
for
we
you?
go. Oh, we can actually go straight to Esteldin. That's nice. So, shall we do that? Yes, we shall. Yeah, so you're a tank guy, okay. No, I tend to be more skills-based DPS. So, but tank is definitely a way I can see going on various bits and pieces. But yeah, it does confuse me constantly that minstrel, the yellow is not one you can choose, and it is just an additional piece. But on basically all of the others, in fact, I think actually all of the others, then they're all separate routes, which confuses me a lot. It would be really nice if that happened on everything. But how are we doing on our stuff? Not doing too badly, we've gone up a little bit. Still need to do a few more of the racial quests, I think. Return to Mickle Delving, return to the Shire could be useful. And the Hobbit stealth as well. But here we go, almost slowly travelling our way through. Almost at Anandir at the top here. That gives us, that must be an area quest. Killing a number of mobs just around. What level are these? Level 25. So definitely coming up on our level now. So hopefully we get over to Esteldin and there'll be level 29, 30 mobs around. Oh, that doesn't look good. This is a... Oh, that's not good. It appears that our bought mount has... Okay, I am going to log out and log back in again. That is not good. Yes, these are all my characters. Connection has been lost. Okay, if you will just give me a brief minute and I will try and fix what just happened. Right, as we will get back into it hopefully very soon. Right, let's log back in. Right, getting a line to connect back in again. And we're loading back up. Don't really know what happened there. Something went wrong somewhere. I'm not sure whose end it was on there. Right, let's hope this will let me log back in again. Right, here we are. Oh, that was not where we fell off. Oh well, let's go see if we can get this stable master up here. And maybe they'll be able to take us back to, continue to take us over to Esteldin. Nobody said anything too interesting. Right, so there should be somewhere up here. Ah, they are up there. Okay, interesting. Alright, we're not going to take these guys' quests. What we are going to do... Let's see if we can use their stable master continue on our way to Esteldin. Fields of
What can I
Forest.
do for
Yes, we
you?
can. Right. Let's continue on our travel. There we go. Oh, got a new deed, Western Ruins, because we've just found Minas Vrun. So if we can get to Amon-Rath, Osnuran, Falconer's Tower, Norbu Gate, Skuros, and Thamlorn, then we get some more at this time with the Rangers of Esteldin, and more virtue points. So we've just discovered this one. We're gonna travel over here past Unendor and Inendir, and then we'll travel through the skirmish camp and into Esteldin. What's up here? War effort, Anak Curfu. I don't think I've ever actually been up there. Maybe I have briefly, not sure. Nope. Nothing useful in the general chat. So, we can leave general chat and return it to captain, I guess. I don't know. And their general's an army rank. Lieutenant General? Colonel? I can't remember anymore. It's never particularly good with the army stuff. Right, is my... Bring you back, and yep, you are working. Good. I do not know why that did that. That looked very weird. Who was that? Mysterious relic. Interesting. We might have to come back here and have a look at that at some point. They just had a mysterious relic. Ooh. Wait, was that the... That's the heavy shield that we couldn't use, yes. That would have been really nice to have, you see. I mean, really. 125 armor? Definitely a tank build for that. Good for a guardian, some of the other fighters, I guess. Brawler, maybe? I don't know, I haven't got the brawler yet. I'm not sure whether the brawler uses light, medium, or heavy armor. Ah, here we go. Coming up to Esteldin. And then we will find our ways to wherever on earth Halbarad is. Okay, it looks like some of these are below our level, some of them are around our level maybe, level 29.
Might I take a moment of your
that's
time?
fairly good. Where is Halbarad? I'm gonna guess over here, because that's where the arrow is pointing. Friend to Esteldin, okay, level 33. Over this way. Oh look, we've got a minstrel trainer. Do you think they've got anything for us?
What can I do for you?
Doesn't look like it. How's the shop?
What can I do for you?
Anything interesting? Scholar. Blank mentor manual. Oh, that allows us to... At level 30, you get a skill called mentoring, which allows you to just teach someone else how to play a musical instrument. Not particularly useful for actual gameplay, but nice for group play and stuff like that. We can also get our three class deeds that we can get at level 39. Melodies of the Valar, Rising Chord, and Valar's Marches. So each class has a certain class deeds that you get, level 39/40, which can be very nice. but they're also quite difficult and they give extra stuff. But we can just read that. Oh, that's an actual quest. Okay. Interesting. Halberad.
Greetings.
Need your help here
Stay
in
a
the
moment.
Lands. Oh, that got... How much did we get there? 500 rep and another 1200 XP. Talk to Mincham. Whoever Mincham is. Ranger camps on the field of Fornost all the way to the west. So we need to go all the way over to the west.
Might I take a moment of your time?
That's a fellowship quest. We're not...
Might
Well,
I
that
take a
looks really
moment of
nice.
your time?
We're not doing that. That's difficult. So I think, looking at this... Yeah, we got to be going all the way back over here again. That's very annoying. Why do we have to do that? Right, let's go back this way. Well, we won't be taking any quests along the route. I guess we can... Wait, Minstrel Trainer, you now have a quest. Oh, no, wait. That's a clear one. You will have a quest for me later?
Greetings to you.
Bartering Mithril coins. I'm not doing that. But I could teach someone else the mentoring stuff. I guess they give me quests later. Not right now. Where is... Oh, hunting orders. These are interesting. Recovery orders. What's a recovery order? That's a fellowship quest. Okay, we are not doing that one then. Ravaged lands of Doldinan have become bold. Kindred the Rangers stretch thin across the north down to be on missions of great importance, unable to deal with the threat. So, bring the battle back to their camps and recover the helms of their victims shall be rewarded. But they are very difficult. Each of these is literally just, hey, repeatable quest. You want to go and kill a load of stuff for some amount. Those are on the eastern plains of Nanamlog and Runelad, and we are going to the west, over to the fields of Fornost. So I'm afraid we have some more riding to do. So it looks like we might not quite get to level 29 at this. Who are you? Do you have a good quest that we'll be able to do in Fornost?
Would you do something
go.
for me?
Collect the gem pouch. The spider lair? I don't think so. We're not going in that. Right, let's
How can I
take,
be of service?
We can just quick travel into Aguamar? Okay, interesting. We want to go to Amon Wraith, I believe. That's where we just came from. That is here. And then from there we can take a trip over to the other side. There's a lot of... I forgot how much riding there was in this. Oh, look, I've apparently selected myself. Yep. Toggle UIs. Custom character portraits. I've currently got the 6-year frame on. I have been playing this for longer than 6 years, but I have not been collecting all of the frames. I can't remember where I got them from. I think I have to have actually been online during those anniversaries, and I have not been doing that. So we will continue looking at this amazing view of stuff that we get. We can take a second glimpse at wherever that relic was that they were concerned about. It's down here somewhere. Ah, there it was, this farm. Maybe managed to click it. Mysterious relic. That's all I get. Too far away. I'd have to get close up to do that. Anything useful that I've got in here? I know I haven't. We've just been riding around. but it's a habit to check every so often just in case. Right, we are halfway to Aguamar, and then we will travel over to the western point of the Fields of Fornost. And why do I keep moving tab and IMs around? It's very annoying. Rename tab. This is going to be my common use tab. It doesn't have all the people talking on it, it just has my stuff, which is very useful. Ah, here we go. Oh no, wait, who's that down there then? There's someone camping down there. Or maybe those are orcs. Right, we are going to have to ride the last bit ourselves. There we go. Continue our journey. It is very nice that this is a very pretty game, because you do spend a lot of it, well, obviously you do spend a lot of it riding back and forth, but realistically the amount you spend back and forth compared to the amount of time you spend in game, not very much. And there are actually bigger games out there. Not that many, but there are. And I don't think most of them are still being updated. Especially not with another area that's coming out / come out. I can't remember when it is meant to be out. Abundantly Sublime Fridorin. Okay. I do not know why you are abundantly sublime, but sure. Right, we are almost there. I think I want to come up here and then to the right. Here we are. Mincham's camp. There is a horse. You don't have the corresponding quest. Okay.
How grey is the shadow upon my heart.
The enemy is retaking
Will you hear my
Fornost.
sorrows?
Book 3, Chapter 2, The Gates of Fornost. Defeat orcs at Norbury Gates. Defeat wargs at Norbury Gates. Okay. What other quest have you got here?
Will you hear my sorrows?
Introduce yourself to Colbert the Mad. We might as well.
Hello there.
I am Colbert the Mad, came out of Fornost and lived to tell the tale. You are Adibus the Mad. Yes, mad, mad, mad to come to this place.
A shadow is on my spirit.
There is Idramin, our vigilant lookout. Speaks rarely and smiles not at all. There we go. Oh, what do we get there? Deed bestowed. Ah, completing quest within the North Downs. Okay. The
Might
voice
you
of
spare a moment of
Ask
your
Idrim
time?
what he hears. We may not do this one, or all of this one, but we will start it off, because... Oh, we can just emote. Okay. We will sit down. Let's not sit down there, thank you very much. Let's move over here first. Oh, we apparently counted that. Ah, song ghostly and unsettling. That's not good. Find the source of the unsettling song. Where is it? Okay, it's not that far, and we have to go all the way up to the gates of Norbury anyway. Norbury gates. So we will go in this way. Gold deposit there. Nice. Oh, you. That would be useful. Useful. So we need some more to increase our forestry skill. Okay. We know at least there are some dead around. There's a villainous oathbreaker right there. New deed Redeemer, which I assume is defeat shades in the North Downs. Yes. There is a cruel grip Barghest. Oh, we got a sturdy hide from that. I'll have to remember that. There is something. A person.
What do you need?
Olnathron. Your little Adeline is no more. Yeah, so that's a possession thing happening, I think. You have driven the fell spirit Olnathron from Italy. I am driven from this one. I am not defeated. Can I defeat you? No, apparently not. Yeah, I think you should probably run, Idaline? Idaline? Whatever, yeah. You probably shouldn't be here. Right, we want to go up towards the Norbury Gates. Ash is journeyman. Oh, we do need some more journeyman stuff, but not too much. Oh, what's hitting me? The Barcast, of course. Got another sturdy hide, that's going to be useful. We need those. Right, where are we? Right, we need to avoid this person for now. That's a warband. Warbands are quite overly powered, let's put it that way. They're not too bad here, but the further we get, the much stronger they are. I might get close enough to show you at one point, but by the looks of it, probably not today. Although, considering it, yeah, we've only got 10 minutes left, so instead of going up to Norbury and just standing there ready to start, I'm going to go down and show you the warbands. I don't think they're too bad, because this, but they're probably a level 26, 27, I think. But we are gonna, let's see if it comes up. Warband Blood Eye. Hopefully, when we get close enough, I will be able to click on them and show you what they are like. I don't know quite what I know the ones in Forakel tend to be purple when you see them on the screen, which is generally a run away and don't come back for quite a while kind of thing when you've started up with them. Almost there. 70 meters, not too far away. There's Blood Eye. Oh, he's not too bad. We can take him down. Blood Eye's pack. Defeat Blood Eye. Okay, I guess we needed to do that before defeating him. Never mind. That didn't work, did it? I didn't realise it showed up the quest in the top before, because of course the flipping task at hand thing keeps reappearing. Really wish it wouldn't. Right, let's go back and hand in our The Voice Upon the Air quest. Where the heck are we? In a puddle, apparently. There's apparently some water there. Accept the quest. No, never mind. We've already done it. Oh well, I'll leave it there. Maybe we'll film again next time. I'm going to choose this purely to double check the... oh, it's 97 to 138. Wait. 65 to 94 on the major ballad. 67 to 95. So, yep, the entire thing is based on will more than anything else. So, yep, we will leave that there. Mincham hunting on
Will
the
you hear
farm.
my sorrows?
Colbert might know.
How
But he's
can I
probably
be
a bad
of
guy, isn't
service?
he? Right, so that's up there. There's a load of stuff over here. Okay, interesting. But what we are going to do might be a little bit early, but we're going to pause that anyway, because the next thing to do is to come up and, on the epic quest anyway, is to fight a load of stuff here at the Norbury gates. So by the time we get up there, it will be pretty much time to finish. So, to give ourselves a little bit of peace, we're going to be looking back here. So when you can see everyone being nice and happy, rather than looking at all this dreary fields of Fornost. And that is where we are going to end tonight's stream. So thank you very much for joining me on this one. I do apologise for the amount of horse riding that was in it, as opposed to anything else, but at least we got to talk a little bit. Hopefully you will join me again, hopefully next week, for next Monday to continue on, this time up here in the North Downs and looking at Fornost for some amount of time. And otherwise, hopefully I will see people on Saturday for my weekly other game stream. I'm still not sure what it'll be. I'll be putting it on Twitter when I decide what it's going to be. In fact, I'll put it on Twitter on Thursday night so that I can confirm that I'm actually here on the Friday. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed themselves. And since that is now going to be the complete end of the stream, I have but one thing left to say. Fair winds and full sails, everybody. See you next week.